Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the BooMCAST. It's
Finally,
been a long time.
hey, we're back. We're not dead.
Yeah.
We didn't die.
How's it going, Aaron?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you, Blake?
Yeah, pretty well. I'm lagging a little bit, so
A
if
bit of a delay
the,
between me and Blake.
I assume there's a bit of a delay. Yeah, there is. Anyway, we'll try to work around it. So I guess we're changing up things here because the podcast is a little bit more free flow, conversation-y, not as news focused, although I'm sure we will talk about
It's gonna
news if
happen. Yeah, exactly.
yeah. But I guess the first question I have for you, Aaron, is where have you and I been? Well, what have you been up to?
Well, I have been. I changed jobs, which is pretty cool. I was doing like freelancing contract work for myself, if that makes any sense. And I found a great opportunity literally 2 minutes away from my home, which was awesome because that means I don't have to commute. So, yeah, I do web development, video editing, and animation work. So it's really kind of everything that I love to do, and I get paid for it full time. So, it was kind of the
Sweet.
perfect fit. So that's where I've been, just kind of, you know, working on that. Still going on the gamery. Tom, one of the guys from the gamery, actually works with me. I got him a job there
Oh,
as
cool.
well. So yeah, we're able to kind of hammer out some ideas and do some stuff. We have actually started a new channel, a Minecraft centric channel, which we kind of neglected there last week, but I have a fair few new things to go up on that channel this week. So we'll have that in the description and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I helped my wife get onto the YouTubes and become way more popular than I am, which is kind of killing the ego a little bit. But anyway,
What is she on? Like 2,000 subs now? Like 2,000 more than us?
yeah,
Anyway,
she gets about my entire subscriber count just in a day. Like every day, she gets my
that's
subscribers
ridiculous.
added to her. So yeah, it's kind of killing me a little bit. But I did see a post in the one of the YouTube groups on Facebook, which was a little kid playing a fiddle to a cat, and it said something along the lines of don't think about how big your audience is, just provide the content as best you can to the audience that you have, which I thought was awesome because I
Yeah.
have been kind of falling into a little bit of a rut. And I don't know how you feel, DZ, but I have definitely felt those before. So, yeah, it kind of inspired me to get back into it, and here we are. We're back into the Boomcast, and hopefully it's all upwards from here, or sideways as DZ looks off to the floor.
I literally heard that 1 second just then, by the way.
Here we go. No, it's all
Friggin'
good now.
Australian
It's good
connection.
now. It's all right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Okay,
it's good
cool.
now. It's good now. Jesus Christ. I
So
swear I
that's
missed half of what you were saying.
Yeah, I just bagged you out for looking off to the left, and then you just completely ignored me. So I was like, "Oh, okay, he mustn't be able to hear me at all." But yeah, that's what I've been up to. What have you been up to, Daisy?
I've been up to quite a bit. I mean, we haven't been on the Boomcast and made like any sort of videos in 6 months.
Yeah, which
So
is horrendous, and we're sorry.
it really is. Well, Aaron, sorry, I don't really. Anyway,
Daisy doesn't give a fuck about you.
that should be a meme. If someone can make that meme, I'll be very happy. Decent gun, give no fucks. Anyway,
Zero fucks
yeah,
given.
yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make the meme.
Yeah, make it yourself. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing quite a bit in the past 6 months. I mean, that was last year, and I mean, going off what you were saying, or at least what I heard you say, I have been in a bit of a rut lately, especially lately. Um, but then about maybe 3 months ago, I decided to change things. I have been going to the gym for the first time in my life. I went through gym doors, and I've lost nearly 20 kilos in 3 months.
Wow,
So
nice,
I'm,
dude. Holy
yeah.
crap.
I mean, if you look back at a few of the BooMCAST videos, like the amount of fat that I've lost just in the facial region, it's amazing.
I
Like,
have
I
noticed that
mean,
the
not
guns are a lot bigger.
yes, yes, look at that. But, I mean, no definition yet, but yeah. Anyway, at least they're there. It used to be like just flabber and like you could do the whole that
Oh
thing.
yeah,
But
do
anyway,
those ones.
mm. But I mean, my best part is the chest. Like that's my best feature. I've got like big chests.
Barrel
So
chested. Nice.
yeah.
You rugged
Um,
monster, you.
thank you. Anyway, other than that, besides the 20 kilos, I mean, about a month ago, no, nearly 2 months ago now, I decided, well, I've been doing all this YouTube stuff on my main channel, but it's not really gaming centric. It's more parodies, skits, and so forth. So I went ahead and made a gaming channel. I never thought I would do a specific gaming channel, but I'm really loving it. And for once, I mean, going back to the old Boomcast videos, we kind of had like a bit of a gag, I guess, where I was inconsistent. I'm not inconsistent at
That's
all
for
anymore.
sure.
I
Damn,
upload
that's
like a
for sure.
video every day. So yeah, like talk about a turnaround on that. But yeah, other than that, just been working. I'm looking for new things in life, and hopefully I can get the channel up and running and consistent, and people enjoy it. Yay!
Nice. Yeah, well, I've been following along, and yeah, you've you've definitely upped the consistency game. That's for damn sure. But also, just your videos, you can tell that you're enjoying it as you're doing the
Yeah,
videos. So I think that makes a huge difference.
exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I never would say that I didn't enjoy it like a long time ago when I started making YouTube, maybe 5 years ago now, YouTube videos rather. But at the same time, I never really enjoyed it to the point where I could do it every single day. So that's the difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Well,
So what else has been happening? What are you into at the moment? What is your main focus aside from YouTube at the moment? Like any games that are garnering the attention or possible a Netflix addiction?
a
Any of that sort of
Netflix
stuff?
addiction. Yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot of people on the Netflix. Are you on Netflix
I
at the
am.
moment?
I was
Yeah.
onto Netflix just before it came out in Australia. I went through the whole VPN route and because I wanted to kind of check it out before it came to Australia to see what it was actually like, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went the whole VPN route, got an American account and all that sort of stuff. And then when it came out here, I automatically was able to convert over or whatever you will. So yeah, me and my wife are definitely Netflix addicted. Gaming has been suffering a little bit from that. um, but yeah, we've
Nice.
and the thing is, like, there's a lot of newish shows on there, but there's also a lot of old stuff which you kind of love and enjoy from back when you watched it when it was coming out on TV. So we've actually been going through some older shows and also some of the newer ones and just flicking back and forward, and being able to binge is just awesome. And
I'd imagine.
yeah, and having it just at your fingertips as well. It's not like with pirating, which obviously I've never done, but I hear that you have to, go to all these sites and download specific episodes, and then you've watched one, and then you're going to download the next one, and blah blah blah. Or you get a series, and it takes 20 weeks to download the entire series or whatever. So yeah, it's just it's also feels not to be all like weird and mushy about it, but it almost feels like good karma sort of thing. Like you're not, nothing, no one's getting hurt. It's just you pay your money every month, which is a
Yeah.
stupidly low amount for what you get. Really, don't change it, Netflix. I'm not saying that you should up it, but
God.
it felt
God
like
damn it, Aaron, what have you done?
I think the highest one is, 'cause I wanted to kind of check it out before it came out in Australia. I went through the whole VPN route and just flicking back and forward, and then when it came out here, I automatically was able to I want to say it's like $15 a month or something, and it is just a ridiculous amount of movies and TV shows, and yeah, it's all there for you to just jump on. So that's pretty awesome. I really like that feature of it. But yeah, sorry, I completely hijacked your what you were saying there, TC. I'm lagging. Okay, awesome. Can you hear me at all?
I can hear you now. It's good.
Just as you go to tell me that you're lagging, you come back.
It's great. So what was your question?
Yeah, sorry, I completely hijacked what you were saying and went on about my my Netflix addiction.
Addiction?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my Netflix addiction is non-existent. We cannot say addiction for
I
the
know.
life of us. It's not even a hard word to say.
At all.
Anyway, my Netflix addiction is it's non-existent at the moment because I actually don't have Netflix. I don't really know much about Netflix other than that you can binge watch TV shows, and that sounds really cool to me.
And movies.
But
It has
personally,
some fairly new movies
I'm
on
not
there
just
as well.
saying this because I am a you. Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
yeah, I just interrupt me mid sentence. That's
Again.
fine. Yeah, yeah. I don't really watch TV anymore. I find like not just saying this because I'm a YouTuber myself, but I only really watch YouTube videos at the moment. I don't know if that's obviously it's not the case for you because you're a Netflix guy now, but like I watch all of my shows, and it's not even just gaming. It's like other shows as well. All YouTube stuff. It's really weird. Maybe like we've had this conversation before, I'm sure, but do you think that's kind of the way things are going to go? Do you think eventually Netflix will have, or does it already have, a YouTube integration into it or something along those lines?
No, because it comes from the
I'm
traditional.
lagging, aren't I? I can't hear you.
Yeah, you are lagging a little bit. I'm just going to talk over the top of you. It comes from the traditional, TV. I don't know, what would you call it? Traditional TV and serial media sort of thing. So it has what's called Netflix Originals, which are only available on Netflix, but it has no integration with YouTube. It does have some shows on there like Video Game High School, Red versus Blue, Ruby, just to name a few off the top of my head. Those are the ones that I found on there. But yeah, it's a very select few, and I think it's a few that have come out in traditional media, if you will, in other, like DVD box sets and all that sort of stuff. It's probably, if they didn't have those, they probably wouldn't be on there at all. So I'm guessing that's why they're on there. It doesn't. I'm kind of hoping that it would down the track have the capacity for YouTubers to be able to make their, especially like serial content, available on there. Or even just stuff like I've been getting into a lot of college humor recently. With the Gamery guys have been looking at starting up some skits, and we thought we'd learn from the best. So, we looked at a fair few of the really high up channels on YouTube, and college humor is one of the ones that really resonates with me, and they do their shorts really well. It would be awesome to be able to get that content readily available on Netflix, but I guess it's already readily available on the internet, so I don't really know how that would kind of work, if you will, because they already get paid by YouTube and all that sort of stuff. So
I would suggest that it would be first of all more pay, and also like the whole the donation button that we were talking about, I believe last BooMCAST.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 months ago. Maybe that could link to Netflix, if you know what I mean. Like what you're saying is only a few select ones, like Red vs. Blue, have gone up into Netflix. But maybe like there would be some sort of application for that particular YouTube. I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to piece it together, but it's just not coming out right.
No, I get what you mean, but I also think that YouTube is trying to kind of do its own thing to combat things like Netflix, where it's getting its content creators, especially people who create serial content, like you would see on Netflix. It's trying to keep those guys in with this, like you said, the proposed tip jar, the subscriptions model that we've been hearing rumors about, but I have no idea if it's coming in or if it's here or if it's already a non-thing. And yeah, it's just they seem to be kind of spitballing all these different ideas, but they haven't actually published any of them, if that makes any sense. So maybe I think YouTube is trying to desperately kind of create its own thing so that those people won't go to Netflix, and they're trying to kind of look after their own, if you will. Which I hope it does happen, because I think there is a definite place for YouTube and a definite place for Netflix, and I think at the moment they're very separate, and I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the fact that they turn into competitors eventually, like YouTube versus Netflix.
To be honest,
like anyway,
I think they kind of already are. I know for a lot of people that is their main source of entertainment. The digestion, if you will. They have things like Netflix, they've got YouTube, they've got Hulu Plus. DZ's a prime example. Like, I'm sure he'll get on the Netflix bandwagon eventually. And yeah, I'd say that before long, people will have Apple TVs and Chromecasts, and I think there's like a Nexus TV or something, Google's other version of the Apple TV. And it'll literally just be that stuff plugged into your TV, or you'll get it through your PlayStation or Xbox or whatever. So yeah, I think that's definitely the way of the future, for sure. Yes.
Actually, speaking of the future, and I'm gonna talk through the lag here, but
Do it.
I was thinking about a particular conversation that comes up, and I was thinking of actually making a video on this. And hey, why not right now? This is the perfect time and place to do it.
Do it.
The console wars. Where do you think that's going at the moment with the Xbone and the PlayStation 4 and versus the master race of PC? Because what I was thinking was the future of gaming. Everyone has their own take on it. Everyone has their own idea of, okay, PC is eventually going to completely take over, or Xbox is going to be PC, or like whatever their stupid idea of it is. There is always something, and I want to know what yours is, Aaron, because I know mine.
Okay, well, I think mine is, because I have everything. I have a gaming PC, I have an Xbone, I have a PlayStation 4. So I'm literally across all of it. I think, personally for me, I don't see anything but fanboyism, if that makes any sense. Each of the systems has its own perks and downfalls. I do think the most robust is PC, but obviously then you have the fact that, pretty much no two PCs are exactly the same. So therein that creates some issues in amongst itself. And, like I said, they've all got their pros and cons. I do think the future of gaming, to kind of speak to, I think what your main question is something like the HoloLens, which, we missed in our 6-month hiatus. The augmented reality, and I guess you could kind of further extend that to something like the Oculus or Sony's Project Promethean or Metheus or Morpheus or whatever it is. I think that's where the future of gaming is. I actually think it will probably be much more augmented reality. A completely closed system like Oculus Rift, where you completely cut off from the outside, I can see where it has its benefits, but I also think that augmented reality is kind of much cooler, and it could easily become a closed system, but can be augmented when you want it to be, if that makes any sense. Also, you can do more stuff with it. So I do kind of think that it's going to be eventually just kind of almost a hybrid between consoles and PCs, kind of what the Steam box was trying to do, I think. I just think it was probably a little bit early in the piece. for me at least. Sorry, I think Daisy's a little bit lagged. Are you still with us, Daisy?
Well, despite not having heard anything from your point
I
of
talked
view,
about PCs and consoles kind of coming together and creating something like what I think the Steam box was trying to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, my thoughts of it are kind of like very similar to yours, actually, but I think of it as pathways. I think, for example, you've got the consoles generally going this way, you've got PC going through the middle, you've got all these other small things like the augmented reality going this way, and then my thing is, I think there's also another section of phones. This
Oh yeah.
right here.
Absolutely. Yes.
This this is the future of gaming, in my opinion. I honestly think, and don't just exaggerate that. Like, it's not going to be like a fucking phone where you. It's gonna be something that is so similar to what we have just evolved. Like, I think basically you've got all these directions, they're going off from wherever they're going. Phones are just going to go all the way to the top, and eventually they'll all meet. And you're going to have this device, this magical small device that can like give you like a screen, a magical screen, like, the Star Wars screens that come up and shit. And then, like, it's got internet what's the word? Like, it has internet, it has all the
Connectivity.
like the thank you. Like, it's got Xbox, it's got PlayStation, it's got Nintendo, it's got everything, and everyone will kind of use it, just like how everyone uses Steam, if you will, for like gaming developers. Every game developer really does use Steam, besides the really, really big developers that don't need to use Steam. The indie developers all use Steam. Eventually, everything will merge into one, is basically what I'm trying to say. Maybe not explained as well, but just to summarize, everything will be one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know
It'll
what you
be
mean,
good.
and that's where I'm hoping everything goes to. I don't know if it'll be like you were saying, like a phone that you carry around with you all the time, or it'll be, like a phone attached to an augmented reality headset, which just looks like a pair of sunglasses or something. You flick them on, and then technically, because that's the thing I love about augmented reality is that you can have just this pair of sunglasses on, and to you it looks like there's a giant screen in the middle of the room. But to anyone else, there is no giant screen. Or you can have it so that you've got your headset on, and on the wall is projected the game, and then you've got an empty couch next to you, but when you turn and look to your left, there's your mate sitting there with his headset on, and vice versa. He's sitting at his house on his empty couch, but when he looks to his right, it looks like you're sitting on the couch there with him. And even though you're playing in two completely separate locations, and you're not playing split screen, if you will, or couch co-op, and when you look at the screen, all you see is your perspective. You can be playing co-op or split screen, if you will, couch co-op, but you're on two completely separate systems, and you're in two completely different places. But augmented reality makes it so that if you want to turn to your buddy and say, "Holy crap, did you see that?" and point at the screen and see the reaction on his face when you're nowhere near each other, then you could do that, which I think is probably some of the most powerful stuff about the augmented reality compared to just a completely closed system like Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really hope that that's where it goes.
I want to say two things, and I want to see if you agree with me. The first is, personally, I think that it's impossible to tell what it's going to be, because it's probably going to be something that we can't imagine.
Yeah,
It's going to
something
be
completely
like,
off the
for,
wall.
for example, aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for example, aliens, we can't really imagine what they will look like, because we don't know. Like,
Yep.
it's something that we haven't thought of yet, and we won't think of for ages. And secondly, and it keeps like, hang on, cut this out.
Nope.
You prick.
I'm gonna leave you floundering.
You're gonna be waiting here for a long time. Secondly, I can't really imagine it being something that's stationary. Like the whole thing, what you said, where it's a phone and like you've got glasses and you just flick it on. I
Yeah,
think that's probably most probably going to be it because I
yeah,
can't imagine
absolutely.
it being like I can't imagine it being a rig like what I've got in front of me, like where it's just
Yeah,
a massive computer desk. Like I can't see that happening.
yeah,
What
absolutely.
I can kind of see is like one device, and it's already kind of happening right now, actually. I can kind of see one device that connects to 10 other devices that you own in each area, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're
So,
saying.
like,
So you have a phone-like device, which, for all intents and purposes, is exactly where the stuff is coming. But you have a box that's sitting in your house doing all the grunt work, and then you're out on the train, and your box at home is talking to your small device. Yes,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
brilliant and makes a lot of sense.
Like the whole YouTube thing, actually, for example, like you can log on to YouTube on your phone, you can log onto YouTube on your computer, whatever it is. Like there's always this, like it's talking to each other, but more exaggerated, like not just a YouTube login, an actual device that holds everything that you own online. It would be
Yeah.
like using cloud, for example, and you put all your stuff and you store it all on this social networking device that stores it and you can take it wherever you want. You can take said cloud and put it in your pocket.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
I just made $1 million. Like,
Or you just describe something that is in the R&D phase at the moment. Yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
yeah. No, I think that's definitely where it's going to go. I think that's where it needs to go. Is instead of buying these, bulky things that you own, you just you kind of buy into a service, if you will, and you
Yes.
have like a dummy receiver that can do marginal grunt work, but as you said, everything else is done in the cloud. It's off in the ether.
Mm,
It's somewhere else, and you don't have to worry about it. So yeah,
yeah,
that's that's cool as well. But yeah, as
I
you
think
said,
so.
only time will tell. We got no idea at the moment. So
Yeah.
yes.
Um,
Speaking of crazy things, just to go completely off topic and destroy your script, have you
fair enough.
seen Age of Ultron yet? Just all this techno talk has made me think of that.
I'm just looking at my script and I'm like, God damn you, Aaron. No, I don't have a script this time. For what? This is the first Boomcast episode. Just to let you know, the first Boomcast episode that is not scripted on my half. Um, so have I seen Age of Ultron? No, I haven't
What are
actually.
you doing?
I
What are you doing?
I I don't know really.
Let's just pause the boomcast right here. Let Blake go to the movie theater and watch this movie, and then come back
Oh,
and we can actually have a discourse.
I mean,
You're
if you
missing out,
want,
man. You're
can you
missing
can
out.
you
I just
can
got to
you
say that.
send a couple of bucks my way through PayPal through that cloud thing that we were just talking
Oh, he's
about?
so poor. He's so poor.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen it because I've heard nothing but good things, really, and I liked the first one. I just haven't had the time to, really. I mean, I don't know. I assume you've seen it, Aaron. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I've seen it, and it's really good. I don't want to overhype it. It's different from the first one, but it's also much better. I think it has a lot more. Whilst the first one was fairly good on the characters and kind of sharing everything around, I think there's some characters that never really got their fair share. I will just throw out Hawkeye. He plays
Yeah,
a fairly big part in this movie, and I think that's really good because, from what I've heard from friends who have read the comics religiously for a while, he is fucking badass. And I actually think he's pretty cool in the movies, but I know he cops a lot of flack from a lot of people.
yeah,
So it's good to see in this movie he's pretty much the glue that holds everyone together, which is cool. I like
yeah.
that. But yeah, super super different, but still the same. I don't want to give away too much without being like spoilery or
Yeah, no spoilers.
way too vague. But yeah, I think it's really cool, and everyone everywhere should go see it.
Okay, well, I think you've sold me, and I think
Yeah.
I will be heading over right now. Just pause the video, and I'll be heading over. Just what? Anyway, yeah. I mean, I haven't really been
So we're
watching
back,
any movies.
and
So.
Blake has now seen Edge of Ultron.
Guys, it was so good. It was so cool. Oh my god, mind blown.
There was
It
that one
exactly how
scene
I-
where that one guy did that one thing, and it was
You know the guy.
amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I echo everything Aaron said.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think we did say that this episode was going to be a little bit shorter than usual, just because
Okay.
unless you had things
I know
to
we
talk
said
about.
that. No, I know we said that, but I don't think we actually said that, if that makes any sense.
I will just cut that out. God, I don't know what you want from me, Aaron. Sometimes.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to talk about then? You can actually cut this bit out.
Other than that, I mean, I've been playing a bit of Battlefield Hardline. I fell for that game really hard. I don't know what it is, especially. Battlefield 4 was the first game of that franchise that I ever played. And whilst I thought it was good, it was still a bit buggy when I played it. So I kind of just dropped it and went on to other things. I can't remember what else came out around then. But whatever the next game was, I started playing that. But Battlefield...
GTA 5?
Yeah, GTA 5. That was about that time, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that's what happened. But anyway, Battlefield Hardline. I've been really. I don't know what it is, but this one especially has just kind of grabbed me by the nuts and taken me for a ride. So, yeah, I really enjoy it. Like, way more than I thought I would. Because I play a lot of Counter-Strike, as we know from previous videos.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, this is just Battlefield trying to crouch in on Counter-Strike's turf and do like the cops versus robbers, terrorists versus anti-terrorists sort of thing. But no, it's like it's got a very specific Battlefield game feel, but it also has a completely non-Battlefield feel, if that makes any sense. Like there's a whole bunch of new stuff, which is awesome, but there's a whole bunch of old Battlefield stuff, which is even better than I think it was. So yeah, I've just been playing that a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Battlefield to me, I never really played, but from my perspective as a non-player of Battlefield, I've always thought it was like an army game, not necessarily Battlefield in terms of everything, where it takes cops and robbers and stuff like that, which I actually think is kind of cool that they use that like as a segue into cops and robbers.
Absolutely. I think that's probably what is really great about it is they've taken the whole Battlefield is this really kind of realistic army simulation game, and they've completely removed the army section of it. And I think that is maybe what makes it so good for me, I think, because it's now cops versus robbers, and I think that maybe that's just a little bit more relatable, or I just care a bit more. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's really cool. And I think just some of the things they've added, like the traversal and the super, like stuff was destructible before, but now it's ridiculously so. Like every single part of, there's especially one map in particular that I'm thinking of, which is kind of an urban setting. It's a really small setting. It's really good for like team deathmatch or small control point, or conquest as they call it. And it's got like these kind of apartment blocks, if you will. They're like 2-story with a couple of apartment things. And by the end of every match, those buildings are pretty much leveled. You're just running around in the rubble and just getting shot left, right. And the fact that, you can have up to 64 other people running around, 31 other people on your team versus 32 people on the other side. It's just awesome, and it's unparalleled. Like, you just don't get that in any other game, and I think
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest selling points for Battlefield, is just that ridiculous amount of people. So it doesn't matter if you're, you know, half decent or amazing or completely noob. You know, you will always be able to shoot someone else in the face and feel like you're making a difference.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're helping the team. It doesn't matter if you're completely crap at what you do or the most amazing person ever. It kind of levels the playing field, which I enjoy because I'm not amazing.
Fair enough. I really like the fact that Battlefield do the destructible objects and stuff like that, because personally, to me, like, I mean, you said it best. There's nothing else like it.
Yeah.
But I wish there was. Like, for example, GTA 5 is an amazingly big game, brilliant in every aspect. But there's just the small, subtle things, like the fact that you can't go into buildings, into every single building, for example.
Yeah.
Like, I love the fact that Battlefield has that, and for you to say that it's got better at that is even like that's just that's ridiculous. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. Like,
yeah,
you play this game, and especially when it was announced, I was like, oh, you know, they're just ripping off the Battlefield 4 engine, putting a bit of a skin over the top of it, and calling it Cops vs. Robbers. But they've actually put a fair bit of work into the system, which is awesome. So yeah. But
that's really cool.
having spoken about that, like, you just brought up GTA 5. I have been playing a bit of that on PC actually, and messing around with the movie editor or director mode or whatever it's called. And I've been
I haven't looked
that.
at that yet.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. There are some things, having used Source Filmmaker a bit, there are some things that drive me insane. But there are other things that it just does way better than anything else out there. So if you're into machinima and you want to make like a GTA-esque, you know, real world sort of film or what have you, you cannot go past GTA 5 on PC. It is.
We should machinima a BooMCAST episode. We should just take the voiceover of this.
No idea how you would do that. You probably have to have us like just walking around with guns, or being like the people sitting on a park bench as another dude walks around with guns. Like, yeah, it'd be weird, but it'd be cool. We'll see what we can do.
I like it. Well, maybe we could do like a highlights reel or something.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
like
not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, I like that. Well, yeah, GTA 5 for me, I'm just going to hijack what you've been playing and just talk about me for a second. GTA 5 for me, I've been playing a hell of a lot. I think I've clocked over 30 hours so far.
Damn.
And that's with playing lots of other games for YouTube specifically as well. So this is kind of in my own time, just playing GTA 5. And then, other than that 30 hours, like maybe 10 of it has been spent on recording. Yeah.
Still, 10 hours of recording. That's a decent chunk.
And then about 1 hour is about, you know, the actual footage that goes on YouTube. But anyway, I've got about 5 episodes up so far, and I really love them. Like, I've never watched a video of mine and gone, oh, that's really funny, until like these GTA 5 videos. So just saying, go watch them. But no, like, I'm really enjoying it. I never thought I would really enjoy it, if that makes sense, because it is a 2-year-old game that's just been repackaged for PC.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, it's done. You know, I think it's done fairly well, and I think there's enough different that. It's. I don't know. It's a game unto itself. I think that it's more of a port than a lot of other games have brought out. So I think that's. I mean, it did take a ridiculously long time to come out, but you know, I guess that's part of
the delays, man. The delays.
But you know, if it gives us something like the director mode that we were just speaking about, then I'm fine with that, because you know, there's extra stuff that's in it. If it had been the exact same game, and it looked exactly the same, and it functioned as good or worse, then I'd be pissed. But it seems to function better. you've got extra stuff. So yeah, I just think
I'm
fair enough.
I'm loving the 60 frames per second I'm getting because, like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, you probably won't see it in my footage because I do have to obviously lower the settings when I actually record because perhaps it's a motherfucker when it comes to recording. Um, but yeah, I've been finding like whenever in that 30 hours that I spend playing off screen, it's been great. Like 60 frames per second, I'm running around, shooting people, running people over. It's so fun, and I'm really having a lot of fun with it. And I've only actually touched online. I haven't touched the single player yet.
Oh right.
So
Okay.
yeah,
All
I'm
right.
thinking of maybe doing a single player on my channel. We'll see about that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I was watching someone on Twitch stream. They were playing a different game, and then they finished that, so they went into GTA and continued playing through the actual campaign. And I was like, yeah, that was actually a really decent campaign. I should go through and play that because every time you flick back to first person mode, I'm like way back at the start again. So yeah.
I actually never finished GTA, so it would still be a bit of a new experience for me.
Oh, dude, no, it's a really decent story. You should definitely jump in and finish it. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yes.
Actually, another game that I've been giving a go, and I also uninstalled last night because, anyway, you'll see why in the video. Um, Aura Kingdom.
Excellent.
Have you heard of Aura Kingdom?
I've heard of it. I looked at it and went, I can appreciate what everyone's going on about, but this game is not for me.
Yes, and that is exactly what I said in the video. I had a lot of fun making the video that is going to be up, I believe, tomorrow.
Yeah,
But
nice.
the like God, it's a typical MMO with a very anime feel, and to be honest, like it says it in the friggin' description on Steam. If you're into anime, you will like this game. And
Fair
fair
enough.
enough, like I can see why people would really like it if they're into their anime. I'm really into my anime, and yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I
Yeah,
find
right. Okay.
it's very, very easy to the point where in a typical MMO you've got your quest log in the bottom right, and usually like if you click it, it will give you a description or it will tell you that like what you're supposed to do exactly.
Right.
But it would never do what this game does, where you can literally click what you need to do in the quest log, and the guy does it for you. I swear, like I'm sorry, but that's not a video game to me.
Yeah,
Like like
that kind of
all I
seems like a Telltale game or like a click through
yes,
story sort of thing.
but more boring because all this is I click like okay, it says speak to Farmer John. You click the log, like the thing in the log in the quest
Yeah.
log, and he runs 500 meters across the whole like map, and then talks to Farmer John, and then that's it. That you're done with the quest. Like what the
That is weird. That is really
like
weird.
I usually like I didn't think I would hate this feature at first. I really loved it because it made it so easy, and I always complain about MMOs where you have to run all the way over there, God, and then just talk to Farmer John, whatever. But this game makes it too easy. Like he literally mounts up. If you get a mount in the game, you click talk to Farmer John. The character, without clicking mount, will mount up and run all the way to Farmer John.
Right. Damn.
Like it's just really I don't know. I thought I would like it for that, and I really didn't. It made it too easy.
Yeah. Right.
Um, Unfortunately, the reason I'm saying this on this episode of the BooMCAST, by the way, is because half of the footage that I have of this game was lost, and I couldn't
Oh.
show that specific feature of the game, and it was the one feature that I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And I was ranting on for ages, and that whole section completely gone.
Right. Bugger.
But yeah, the video that's going up tomorrow, I think it's just going to be like a first look type of video, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh well. What are you gonna do? But
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm out of stuff to talk about. You'd think after 6 months we'd have more stuff.
Well, considering we're
We
not
went through a
as
bit.
news centric,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
we did.
Yeah, and I mean,
Um,
we've covered stuff.
One thing I was going to ask actually before you segued into the outro was what is coming up on your channel, Aaron? Like anything new? Like I know you've like being subscribed to TG Aaron and Minecraft, whatever TG Minecraft. I mean, there's nothing really. What's going on?
So we have new how-tos coming for the TG Minecraft this week. Some redstone stuff. So
I'm sorry, I have to say, I love the how to kill the witch. Because it's not even a
oh my god,
tutorial.
I know.
It was just.
It was great. It's because,
It was
and just the fact that Tom and Josh, because they're new to PC, a lot of these things they haven't seen before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just like stuff like the
Was it?
the golems and the witches, stuff like that. They've just never seen it before. So when they see it for the first time and they have no idea what they're dealing with or you know, whatever, it's pure gold that needs to be shared with the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
was it Tom or Josh who said they didn't know how to use WASD or they didn't know what WASD was?
That was Josh.
That was Josh.
You can see that, you can tell that he's a fairly hardcore console gamer. To this day, I believe he still hooks up his Xbox One controller to the laptop when he jumps into Minecraft. Sorry, Josh, for throwing you
Poor
under the
Tom.
bus,
Poor.
but
But
yeah, oh man, I mean, yeah, I'm flabbergasted because it still happens.
Jesus Christ. Poor form, Josh.
yeah.
We'll have to have Josh and Tom on a BooMCAST soon if we
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
wrap up.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll tee something up.
Sweet.
But yeah, other than that, we've been actually doing a few streams with the guys. We've been getting into a lot of Clash of Clans.
Yeah, same.
We've become slightly addicted to that, so that's going to be coming up on the channel. There's been a few updates. We've been doing wars and stuff and just recording funny things, so I think we'll be having a video of that coming up this week. And I just put out today so this was Sunday. I don't know when we're going to be putting this up, but on Sunday I just put up the final part of the Battlefield stream. And what else is coming up? Oh, we have a new mini game that we've actually played, DZ, on.
Oh, yes.
And that will be coming up, I think, towards the end of this week. I still have to edit it together. But, yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude, I uploaded that video like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, no, not the one. It's the same game, but it's with Tom and Josh playing it. And, and me as well, obviously.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Yeah. But how about
cool.
you? What's up for you this week? Give
Well.
us the schedule.
Oh, well, I actually made a video about said schedule, by the way. If you haven't seen it already, maybe put like a little thing.
Throw it in the description.
Yeah. So typically the week goes Monday, and I stole this completely from you, Aaron. Monday is Minecraft. Mondays.
It's gotta be.
Exactly. Like how? Like I can't have Minecraft Tuesday. What the hell is that? And then every Monday and Friday, I have 2 Let's Play videos come out. So I wanted it to be kind of evenly spaced throughout the week, but I didn't want it to be like overflowing and, like flooding the channel. So currently I'm playing GTA 3 and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, which is one of my favorite games of all time.
Great game.
Yeah. I'm currently 11 episodes in on each of those series, so check it out because those 2 are pretty damn fun to play. I'm thinking we'll do it chronologically with GTA. We'll go GTA 3, maybe Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, and so forth.
Nice.
Then, what is it? Tuesday, we have Any Game Day. I need a name for it. which at the moment is being absolutely dominated by pretty much the only game I'm playing, GTA 5. Yeah, so let's call it GTA 5 Day for now, for a few months, really. But yeah, if I ever play like a random game like Aura Kingdom, for example, it will typically be on one of those days. So Tuesday, and let me open up my schedule because I'm doing this all off the top of my head. um, then Wednesdays we have actually. So Tuesdays is actually not any game day. Okay, my bad. Tuesdays is FIFA 15.
What are you doing? You
I'm
had
sorry,
the
I don't know
chance
my own
to
schedule.
look like you were all planned out and you were all pro, and then wham! You hit that brick wall of reality.
Who's uploading daily videos, Aaron? Okay, who?
Everyone on the internet except me.
Yeah. I will quickly say before I go back into the schedule, Aura Kingdom is coming out tomorrow, which is typically Minecraft Monday day, mainly because I messed up and I don't have enough Minecraft footage. So, yeah, that's coming out and replacing Minecraft Monday, but I'm sure I'll probably swap that out on Wednesday or something like that. We'll see. I'll organize it. I'm saying too many days. Jesus Christ. It's messing me up. Tuesdays is actually FIFA 15 My Player, which I recently started. We're a couple of episodes in, and that's a series that I had going on my main channel a long time ago, and that's kind of what my subscriber base subscribed to.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this and you're off the old channel, go check it out because that's where I'm uploading these new episodes. Then Wednesdays is any game day, so GTA or a Kingdom. Thursdays is FIFA 15 Manager Mode. Fridays is the other Let's Plays and any game as well. Saturdays and Sundays alternating between My Player and Manager Mode. So a lot of FIFA, basically. FIFA, GTA, Star Wars, whatever I'm feeling like. It's just a game channel, really.
Yeah.
Minecraft, lots of Minecraft every Monday except for this Monday. And the thing I'm loving about this new channel, by the way, not only... Hey, shut up!
Was that Tim?
That was Tim.
The infamous Tim pops his head up. Excellent.
That scared the shit out of me. Also, I'm not wearing pants, so he saw that. No.
It's like you never left home.
I wish I locked my door.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Yes, thank you. The funny thing is, I actually have a lock on my door, and I didn't lock it. What the hell is wrong with me?
Won't
I
make that
kind of
mistake again.
No, fuck you, Tim. What was I saying? Something about games.
I think you had reached the end of your sentence and were rambling.
Oh, what I was going to say, sorry, I'm going to continue my ramble, is what I'm liking about this new channel is
That's
the fact, yeah, it's the fact that I get to collaborate with people like Aaron, people like Bad Hag, who still hasn't uploaded a video on her channel, by the way. People who I'm just connecting with and getting on the channel, and it's really fun. It's not just me, it's everyone, and it's kind of like a community. So
Yeah.
come on in if you want to play, and we'll have fun.
Hit us up. Hit us up.
Yeah.
We'll play games. Sounds good. Awesome.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
Personal
Well,
jinx.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done too.
Cool.
Cool. How do we end this new style of BooMCAST?
I guess we'll see everyone next week? The week after? Maybe?
That
we
was
haven't really
the
even
greatest.
We haven't even really talked about this, have we? Huh? It's
No.
kind of awkward to bring this up.
I mean, the intro
the
was
video.
completely changed. We didn't even talk about the whole. What was the line that I used to use in the BooMCAST? It was something about like.
Something that ended in such.
And such. Yeah, something about. Well, we'll see you in the next episode and such. I guess is what we'll
Nice
go
attempt.
with.
Nice attempt. Anyway, I've been Aaron from the Gamery. He's been Blake from the DZ show over that way, and DZ Gaming. That's your other one, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, he's showing us the guns, and that is a great time to end. So we will see you very soon. We will be doing more regular stuff. Bye.
Bye. That was awesome. That was fun.
Our out of bounds battles it's happening, we don't have a ref.
Oh, that grenade.
I just went for it.
Yeah.
Nice little platform.